Hey everyone, Teo here. Today I'm reviewing the Huion wireless keyboard, which is one of the many accessories that Huion sells in addition to the pen displays and pen tablets that they have. The price for this keyboard is US $49.99, and inside the box you will get the keyboard, a USB-A to USB-C charging cable, and a quick start guide. This keyboard was released recently together with the Huion Kamvas Studio 16 Windows tablet that I have reviewed recently, and the Huion Kamvas Studio 24. But this keyboard is actually sold separately. If you buy this keyboard as a bundle with other products, you may get $10 off. This is a nice looking keyboard which is compact, portable, and wireless. But the design is not very different compared to other keyboard options out there in the market. The bottom line for this keyboard is it works well. It can be paired to 3 devices using Bluetooth. The typing experience is good, build quality is pretty solid, and the pricing is reasonable. The downside would be there is no wired mode, so this keyboard can only be used with Bluetooth connection. So this keyboard that I have here at the top left is the Logitech K810, which has been discontinued. This keyboard is very similar to the Huion keyboard, except this keyboard has backlight, but the Huion keyboard does not have backlight, and the Huion keyboard is more affordable. And this is the Apple wireless keyboard, which is more than 2 times the price of the Huion keyboard. So in terms of the look, it's actually quite similar to the Apple keyboard. It's as thin, except again this is like way more affordable. I'm not sure what's the material that's used to create the body, but it's very solid. There is little to almost no flex at all. On the back there are 5 rubber feet with good grip on the table, and this texture is matte textured. It's nice, and this surface is also matte textured. To connect the keyboard to your computer or tablet, you can press and hold a function together with 1, 2, or 3 to connect up to 3 devices, and this uses Bluetooth 5.1. So when you switch between the devices by pressing function 1, 2, and 3, the Bluetooth light here will blink once, which is not easy to see, so you really have to pay attention to the light here. Bluetooth connection speed is fast, and when you switch between devices, the reconnection speed is also quite fast. I have no idea how long the battery life is because it's not something I can test easily, but battery life is not something I will worry about because you can still use the keyboard while it's charging. The keyboard has auto sleep after 30 minutes of inactivity, and when you first power it on and it detects that you're not doing anything, it will power off after 3 minutes. The keyboard wakes up quite quickly as well. This keyboard is compatible with Mac and Windows. So when you're using Windows, you get Control, Function, Start, Alternate. When you're using Mac OS, it's Control, Option, Command. And on the right side, it's Command Option for Mac, Alternate, Control for Windows. There is no switch or toggle to switch between Windows and Mac OS keyboard layout because that's done automatically when the keyboard detects which OS it's paired to. So that's quite convenient. Let's look at the function key shortcuts. So by default, these are the normal function buttons from F1 to F12. To use the shortcuts, you can press the function key together with the F keys to get those shortcuts. If you want all these function keys as shortcuts, you can press function key together with escape to get the function lock. So all this will be shortcuts. For the shortcuts, we have the brightness control for the display, media playback, previous song, play pause, next song or next video, mute, reduce volume, increase volume, the home button, search button, calculator, lock screen. Some of the shortcuts may not work depending on the OS you are using. And here at the top we have light indicators for the caps lock, Bluetooth pairing, and power. If this flashes green, it means the battery life is low and you should charge the keyboard. That's the power switch, and that's the USB-C charging port. The main downside with this keyboard for me is this cannot be used with a cable connection. So the USB-C port here is only for charging. And cable connection or wired connection is always useful in an emergency. Another downside, which is not critical for me, is there is no backlight. For home and page up and down, you can press the function key together with the arrows for those shortcuts, and there is no number pad. This is a low profile keyboard which is comfortable to type on. The keys use the scissors switch mechanism. The keys have good travel and feedback, so the typing experience for me is very satisfactory. One thing I don't quite like is how the characters appear as if they are on stickers, but of course these are not stickers. If you pair the keyboard with an Android tablet, this will be the Android key. So if you press this, you can call up the Google Assistant. You can press Android with M to call up Google Maps, Android B for browser, Android D to go to the home screen. So this keyboard can be used with the usual Android keyboard shortcuts, but of course that will depend on which Android phone or tablet you are using. I don't have many negative things to say about this keyboard. It looks good, it works well, and it's reasonably priced. So if you guys are interested to get this, you can check out the affiliate links that I have for you in the video description below. I hope this review is useful. See you guys again. Bye.